call him Michael, and we dated, and then we lived together, and after about 4 years and a lot of beer, we really were together. And people started to ask the awkward question, when are you going to get married? You've been together a long time now. And the pressure builds. And then we're in our 5th year, and the pressure builds. When are you going to get married? Isn't that nice? You're living in sin 5 years in. When are you going to get married? And then we were doing a play together, The Hilarious Good Woman of Szechuan. And the run of the play was over my birthday. And so I was excited, won't that be fun? We're in a play together, what are the odds? And one of the performances is on my birthday. How exciting, I was so excited. And the pressure builds. You see, I love my birthday. I love it a lot. I come from a long line of women who do not love their birthday. My grandmother, to this day, lies about her age. When she turned 80, she couldn't invite any of her friends to her 80th birthday party because they all thought she was 78. She didn't want them to know how old she really is. God bless her soul. She's 90. She's still with us. I love her. My mother does not let a birthday go by without having a good cry. She's a very sensible woman. She runs a city. She's a city manager. She's a capable woman. Once a year, October 13th, every year, her birthday. She cries, she hides. We try to do things to make it better. One year we bought my dad and I, we bought her this beautiful sweater with this lovely cowl neck and a lovely card, and I was about 8 and I'd written a lovely message, I love you, Mother, don't cry on your birthday, something like that. We handed her the present and she did this. What kind of a gift is a sweater for a birthday? And then she cried in her bedroom the rest of the day, and I turned to my dad and I said, Dad, what is a sweater's a nice gift? And he said, I know, little Bricken, but there's nothing we can do about your mother and her birthday. And we sort of snuck out and went to have some ice cream or something, and she cried the rest of the day. And at that moment I said to myself, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to celebrate birthdays. I'm going to make my own cupcakes. I'm going to throw my own parties. I'm going to have a ball. So I've been dating Michael for 4 years, and every year I throw myself a party, I make my own cupcakes, and he feels the pressure. Why is she doing this? What is wrong with her? Does she think that I'm not doing enough for her birthday? Is this a comment on me? The pressure builds. So it is my fateful 5th birthday into the relationship. And I'm having a good time celebrating my birthday. We're getting ready to go to the show. We're going to be in together. And I probably say something like, what are we going to do after the show to celebrate my birthday? And Michael flips out. I don't quite remember what he said, but it was something like this. I don't care about your birthday! I don't care why you care so much about your birthday. How can I live up to how much you love your birthday? And then he took a fan and he was like this. My mother has a ring, a diamond ring, that she was going to give to me, to give to you, to propose on your birthday for us to get married. She's had it for 4 years. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to marry you. I'm not going to marry anyone ever! I just like to celebrate my birthday. If I don't do this, then it's awful if I don't celebrate. You don't understand my mom and grandma. You were gonna give me a diamond. I like diamonds. Oh, we're gonna be late for the show. Crap. We better take the cab. I'm never gonna give you that diamond ring. So there we were at the hilarious Bertolt Brecht show, The Good Woman of Szechuan. Part of my character is I dress the bride for her wedding. You can't make this shit up. So I'm putting the veil. My arms are shaking, and I'm putting the veil on the actress and I'm crying. And then I go backstage and we have a quick change, and I'm changing costumes, and Michael's changing costumes, and he looks at me and I look at him. And apparently, according to him, I gave him a look that reminded him how much he loves me.
Aww.
How I remember it is I was doing something like this. Me precious. I want a ring. I love diamonds. So the show, he invited me to go to dinner, and we went to Fruit de Mare, at the time our favorite restaurant, now defunct. I'm sure it's not bad luck. Anyway, at the restaurant, he proposed, and I accepted. And if this were a fairy tale or a sitcom moment, he would have actually had the ring and he would have pulled it out. That was a joke! It was a joke! But it wasn't. So a few weeks later, his mother came and gave us the ring! Otherwise, I wouldn't have one. We can't afford it. So we got married and have been married almost 14 years now. I was a child bride. And I must say, we had a perfect wedding. There was a 5-state power outage during our wedding. I'm sure it had nothing to do with us getting married or my bad luck, but it ended up being perfect. We took the wedding outside and we sang and danced under the stars, and it was wonderful.